to the car accident scenario, if I cause some serious injuries to somebody and they can't work for an extended period of time, say 3 months, then I would be on the hook to them financially for 3 months of wages. And then also, one thing so we talked about the hurt shoulder. If they could prove that some medical injuries was because of the car accident, I would be on the hook for their medical expenses. And it's not just, and when I talk about these injuries too, it's not just past, it's past and future. So past and future medical expenses. And so for future medical expenses, you usually need an expert witness, like a doctor, saying that yes, these injuries have occurred and they need this additional care as well in the future, to determine future medical damages. So they need more physical therapy, more medication, stuff like that, to determine future medical damages, and then also future lost wages. If they've lost 3 months of work and it's expected that they're going to lose a year more work, or they can't work at all for the rest of their lives, then you could be on the hook for future lost wages as well. So if you cause a really serious accident and that person can't work anymore and they're in their 20s and retirement is like 65, you could be on the hook for over 40 years of wages. So those damages can become significant. And then also, like, if I totaled the car, if the car has been damaged, I have to pay to replace the car, and or for damages related to fixing the car, and or car rental fees, stuff like that. And then the other big damage too is emotional pain and suffering, physical and emotional pain and suffering. So say I hurt someone in a car accident and I caused them a bunch of pain, physical pain. The law compensates someone for having to go through that pain. And what's tricky with that is there's really no set algorithm on how much that is worth. And it really is something that you just take to the jury, and the jury has to decide. And it's usually on a per diem basis. So how much is the pain worth per day that you present to the jury? And again, it's past and future. So if they've suffered physical pain and future pain, you can recover both. And so a jury would have to determine, this is worth 100 a day, 200 a day, 300 a day. And that's really where the damages get expensive, and that emotional pain and suffering can end up being more than medical expenses and lost wages. And